Glasgow City Council has never, ever paid its female staff equally. It's very much about saying this work is worth something, that this work is valuable, that they deserve respect for the vital role that they play in the city. And I think that's why the strike is really important to the women who are taking part in it. They want the city to see it can't function without them.
Oh, yeah.
So we will put the sweeties are important. Been in the home care industry for about 18 years now. A lot of it is personal care. We're out on the streets on our own. We have to go to a complete stranger's house on our own, and there has been a few of our home carers have been like attacked and assaulted. So how many are you needing?
There's 8 of us.
Right, okay. Do you want to take put a couple of these ones back and take a couple of these, eh? Our work isn't recognised. There's more pressures coming to us at work now. We've been asked to fulfil more clients. The times were getting shortened. The walking distances were getting longer. Lots of things. And just really, we just felt so downtrodden when we weren't getting listened to by our bosses at this stage either.
In a nutshell, this is a culmination of 10 years of not valuing women's work properly. And what this strike is over and what this campaign has been over is about how we value the role of women's work and making sure that when women go to work and the work that they do is seen as just as difficult as men's work is, that they get paid the same amount.
My heart's going out to these girls. I absolutely love them. I just want to go like that and hug every one of them. They actually don't realise themselves how strong they are. You know, they've just come together. They're wonderful.
We're doing a minute's silence for the girls that's passed away. It's been fighting for the equal pay, which they'll not see any benefit out of it, but the family will see the benefit. The balloons is for pink, for cancer. They're for cancer. We're going to all stick together. If it's got to take another 10 years, I'll fight for another 10 years. We've waited as long as this.
So here's my speech. Right, this is a speech. For the last 8 years, we have went from being a first-class service, helping the old, young, infirm, vulnerable citizens of Glasgow. We have seen wages frozen, cuts to the services that can't be allowed to continue, equal pay going further and further away. Equal pay, what is equal pay? To be seen as an equal part of the society we work in, a fair and equal say in our work life. Instead, we have been slated, berated, demoralised and left to feel like second-class citizens. Why? Because we asked for more. How dare we ask for more? Well, ladies, no more being a doormat, no more being little women of years gone by, barefoot, poor and being a whipping board for the council. 12 years they've blocked our equal pay, 12 years of using council money for appeals, 12 years of robbing us and 12 years of our workers dying too soon. Well, no more. We know our worth and it's time the council seen this. One Glasgow, one workforce, equality for all human beings shall be given. Thanks very much. Yay! Does that sound all right?
All the way!
That's it.
That's good.
Was it too bad I wrote it?
That's good. That's good.
I hope I can see it.
I'm all set, I'm okay. And then get one of these. Put it in there. Put it in your bag. So you've got it all ready for taking out when we get to it. Because we're going to be busy screaming, shouting, having a ball, having a laugh. And then you're not going to think about that. These groups of predominantly female workers have been underpaid. And so, of course, when you've got austerity for public sector workers everywhere, then that becomes a double burden. Jobs that were valued and of value in community have depreciated in value financially. They talk to us about a need to organise and a need to build the union and strength, and also to actually have a union that was willing to fight and take on the employer. The kind of global movement around equality, discrimination has had a profound effect. You know, the Me Too movement and what has happened in Hollywood. It's much easier to have projects which talk about assisting the fantastically skilled and able. It's much harder raising women's experience of work by raising the worth of home care in our communities or cleaning work in our communities. For feminists not to see how important it is for working class women to self-organise and have a voice and be heard and combine and have a sense of what their own power is. I'm sorry, but I just don't understand what that feminism's about. You know, Glasgow has a strong tradition of trade union activism and industrial militancy. The wider movement feels like it's one of those monumental strikes. You know, it's one of those strikes that will shift things. It's one of those strikes that people will remember. It's one of those strikes that will kind of shift the way that we see women's work in the city.
Here we are, finally. Sisters, we are cooks and cleaners and home carers like me. We want to look ourselves in the mirror and our granddaughters in the eye. We want a fair reward for our work and compensation for what's been stolen from us.
You look after those that are the most important to us. So when the media says that schools are closed and centres are disrupted, your pay has been disrupted for 12 years and longer. And it's time to take it back.
They say that Glasgow is a family. We learned that today when the Clenny guys said that they would not cross those picket lines. And the council threatened to sack them, and they still wouldn't cross those lines.
This fight is not just about sex, it's about class. This is a working class woman fighting back. I know that I've felt proud and emotional watching the solidarity messages come in, not just from other unions, but from countries across the world. It is amazing to see what we are part of today.
We will stand as one workforce, not a division of different sexes. One Glasgow, one workforce, one equal pay.
We are the working women of Glasgow. We are the women who stand together and we make Glasgow. Pay up now!
After this strike, I've decided that I'm going to become a union rep. I want to keep up this fight and stand side by side with my colleagues when they are facing tough times at work. We are strong when we stand together. Solidarity!
We feel that at the moment we've got the public with us. It's never an overnight success, no easy wins. It's all about long-term organising.